Okay, we're here at 1013 Steamboat. We're gonna go to that house next. But this is the street so far. You're on a cul-de-sac. Over here. Come through, we have gutters up at the front. The dew drain right here. We come through, we have some mulch, our opening big tall door with a window. We come in, there are no lights are on currently. This space on the entrance has that casing. Turn on some lights. There we go. So this is the entranceway. I'll measure from here to here first. So we're looking at 8 feet 7 inches to this wall, and then from this little lip to there we got 8 feet 5 inches. It continues as your entranceway over here, and from this lip to that lip we got 9 feet 2 inches. So we have a hallway over here, a hallway over here, and our living room entranceway over here. Let's go to the left real quick. So there's no windows right here, so it's a bit dark. We came into the guest bathroom, tile flooring. There's our vanity. This bathroom itself is 5 feet 11 inches, 5 feet 7 inches. Come over here, this is garage. Come into the garage. There's a light. Okay, so we have our water heater with a drain right here. Can't quite see where that's going. Okay, storage rack above. 2 windows over here, our electrical panel. So from this wall to that window is about 21 feet. We do have extra space that's notched above right here. And they have a fridge and a full freezer. It's about 3 feet 8 inches deep and about 7 feet across. Come over here. Looks like the floor's painted. I wouldn't say it's that epoxy. 20 feet to that wall. So we see over here. So if you guys want any of these are like the non-realty addendum would be is like if you want the fridge, you want the riding lawnmower, you want the freezer, anything like that. So we'll come over here. This is like a closet, coat closet. 3 feet 3 inches, 2 feet 2 inches. I moved it, so. All right, so this is our laundry room, wide laundry room with a storage above it. So 5 feet 11 inches to this wall, and about 9 feet 5 inches to that wall. I'm gonna open this because I don't know what it is. This is a pantry, an additional storage. We'll see once we get into the kitchen how this is utilized, but they are utilizing it as a pantry. From this wall to the can of soup, 4 feet 10 inches, and then wall to wall 3 feet 3 inches. Come through this way. Okay, so we're back over here. Let's go to this hallway. Air return right there, so the HVAC is likely in the attic. There's a full bathroom. We have tile flooring, still high ceilings. From here to here, we're looking at 4 feet 10 inches, 1 foot 9 inch, and then our bath shower combo, little corner shelf. This is tile, 4 feet 10 inches to that wall. And this is about 6 feet 1 inch high. And then we have a light above it, extra spacing. Come through, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like a closet. Let's go this way. Okay, so this is no lights on. Turn the light on. We have carpet in here. 11 feet 3 inches to this wall. 11 feet to that wall. There's these little slants. It's a design, not anything wrong with it. So we have 1 foot 10 inch to this wall. And if there's this attached light, that's because there's no light. It kind of slants. So I'm just gonna try to, oops. A little bit more than 5 feet across. There's that little corner. We're looking out through the window to the front of the house. Big, large window. That's what you see at the front. Coming through. Okay. In this next room, this is the room with no light on. Turn the light on. Okay, we have 10 feet 9 inches to this wall. 11 feet 1 inch to the window. Coming into the closet. No light again. 4 feet 6 inches to that wall from here. And an additional 2 feet 6 inches. And then it's about 2 feet 3 inches deep. Once again, we're looking outside the front of the house. This is going to be on the corner, because you are on the corner lot. They have a mount for a TV way up there. All right, this is the room with no lights on. This is the room with lights on. We're looking at 10 feet 9 inches to this wall and 11 feet 1 inch to that wall. High ceilings. There is that slight slant right here. We look out to the window. This is going to be the backyard. We'll come through. Here's our closet. This is a walk-in closet. We have 3 feet 4 inches to this wall, 5 feet 10 inches to that wall. And it's tall. It's got the shelf up top and still more space above it. Coming through over here. So we're on this side of the house still. And this is a hallway closet. We got shelving right here, looking about a foot deep and roughly about 3 feet across. We'll come back to the entrance way. This light is on. We'll turn these lights off. All right, so we'll come into the living room. Currently, no lights are on. Over here, let's see if we can. Okay, so lights are on in the living room. Do a little scan like this. So from this wall to that wall, just under 20 feet, or yeah, 20 feet. So 19 feet, 11 inches over here. And then from this wall to that, we're looking about 18 feet, 9 inches. We'll come to the kitchen. No lights are on in the kitchen, but I will turn some on. Okay, so we have good size kitchen island. Use this. Okay. So about 7 feet 2 inches across. There's our oven, microwave, cooktop. Okay. 3 feet 6 inches across this way. And then additional counter space, 4 feet 8 inches across, 2 feet this way. We got tile. These are original, but in good shape. Put this back real quick. There's tile flooring in here, wood flooring over there. We have our vent hood, which likely vents up into the attic and hopefully out of the house. No, there is a pantry. Okay. So still a dedicated pantry. Ooh, that's a spicy smell. Okay. This wall to that shelf, 2 feet 9 inches. And this wall to this shelf is 2 feet 8 inches. It's about 8 feet in there. Let's turn off the light. So we do have likely the primary over here. There's this additional off kitchen eating space. So from this wall to that wall, looking at 12 feet 4 inches, and then I'll go from this wall. So from this wall to that wall, 9 feet 7 inches. These are our 2 windows. We look out to the backyard. That's what we see in the back. Big backyard. While we're here, we'll go out to the backyard. The door has built-in blinds. All right, so this is what we see in the back. We have a covering right here and a little bit of extra cement poured from the covering to the wall. It's about 8 feet 2 inches. And then from that wall to that wall, it's 18 feet 2 inches, sorry. This is our backyard. It's pretty large, especially from the ones we've seen. We do have a door right there to get back here. We have gutters that come across the back. More yard. So we're on the corner lot. This is not Steamboat. I forget what street this is. This is Windhill. Come over here, and then more yard to this side. And there's our gutter. Come through. Back inside. Turn off the kitchen. Turn off that light. Turn off the kitchen lights. Okay, and then our last area. Oh, this is our fireplace. Stone to here. Wood. There's a lot right there. Okay, so we'll come into this little space. This is the primary. Slight slanting to there. We got an intake for your AC. Looking at 16 feet to this wall and 16 feet 3 inches to that wall. No lights are on currently inside this bedroom. Now the lights are on. We have 2 windows seeing into the backyard. You might be tired of me doing that. I'm sorry. Double doors to the bathroom. No lights are on in the bathroom. Come in, we have a vanity to the right. Jetted tub to the left. Another vanity over here. Standing shower. Waterfall shower head. I'm gonna turn on the lights now. There's more lights over here. I think that's for the tub, so I'm not gonna turn that on. Frosted window. The tub itself. Looking at 4 feet 1 inch. About 2 feet deep. And then the vanity, 3 feet 11 inches by 1 foot 10 inch, 9 inch. The shower itself is pretty long. We have a little niche right there for your soaps. Corner shelf, so 2 feet 10 inches. And then to this wall 6 feet across. Our shower head is 6 feet 4 inches, and then we have that overhead waterfall as well. Come through to the commode room, storage above it. The room itself is 3 feet across, 6 feet 1 inch this away. This is the second separate vanity, 1 foot 9 inch, 3 feet 4 inches. We have a shelf closet in here for storage. We're looking at 2 feet basically, and 2 feet 6 inches. It is tall. We do have a slight, let's see if I can zoom in. Slight crack right there. It's tiny. This is our closet. It is a shared closet. We have carpet in here. This was tile. We come this way. It goes deeper than I thought. Nice. So this is the closet from here to here. So from this wall to that wall, we're looking at 6 feet 1 inch. From this wall, I can only get to right here. I don't want to brush up against their clothes. So 14 feet 5 inches, 2 feet 3 inches. It's a good sized closet. That's not attached, but this portion is. So we have shelving right here, and then all the way around we have the poles to hang up your clothes. Turn off the lights as requested. And that's pretty much it. We'll go around the front just to look at it. So coming outside, we have a tree here, some mulch. And there's our clean out. It's just a clean out, I don't know. Gutter, our water hose. Coming to the side of the house, so we do have the side driveway. With our garage being to the side of the house. There's our AC unit. Looks pretty good. Additional parking this way. We do have AC there. Our electrical panels on the outside. There was that one that was in the garage as well. Corner lot once again. So the stone and the brick combo versus just the brick at some of the other houses that we've seen. Do a gutter right here. The fence. This is where the sewer storm drain is. Good healthy fence, and then you'll be down to where that building is basically. So that's 1013.